Welcome back to the Lenten Lessons on the Mass Premium Edition. My name is Father Rocky, and now we're moving into the second part of the Mass, the Liturgy of the Eucharist. And now I want to tell you about the offertory, the part called the Preparation of the Gifts. Previously, I was standing to the right at the ambo or to the left at the chair, but now all the action takes place at the altar. A-L-T-A-R. This altar is made out of stone. Normally they're made out of stone because this is where the sacrifice is represented. In the Old Testament, in the Old Temple, the sacrifices were animals, birds or pigeons or cows or oxen. But the new sacrifice is the sacrifice of Jesus Christ in the Holy Eucharist. Let me kind of walk you through this, just how I do it on a daily basis. I walk to the altar, the people sit down, things are quiet, everyone's focused here. The first thing I do is I grab this beautiful leather-bound Roman Missal and I open it here at the white ribbon to the part of the Mass where it says the Liturgy of the Eucharist. And it says, the ministers place the corporal, the purificator, the chalice, the pall, and the missal on the altar. Watch this. Inside this burse, B-U-R-S-E, is the corporal, C-O-R-P-O-R-A-L. That means body. It's made out of linen. Why is it made out of linen? Because when Jesus died, they wrapped his body in linen. Linen is a natural fiber that you can find in the near Mid-East. And it's folded and laundered beautifully. It has a little red cross there because it's sacred. Next, I remove the veil from the chalice. It's not mandatory to have a veil, as I told you previously, but you can do it. And every time I drive down the road and I see these big trucks with BMWs in them with coverings over them, I say, oh, there must be a special car in that truck. It's a BMW. Well, this is a special vessel, and so we keep it in a veil. Next, I remove the pall, P-A-L-L. The pall goes over the chalice to keep things from falling into the chalice. I place it here. Next, I take the paten, P-A-T-E-N, which has the unconsecrated Eucharistic bread on it, and place it on the corporal. Then I have the chalice here, which is for the sacred blood of Christ, and the purificator, which I will use later to purify the chalice. Then I grab the ciborium, C-I-B-O-R-I-U-M. Comes from the Latin word cibo, which means food, because we have bread in it, and this will turn into the body of Christ. And to the right, I place the cruets, C-R-U-E-T-S. One has water, the other has wine, next to me, as well as a little bowl for the water. Did you like what you learned today? Well, there's a lot more where that came from, so stay tuned.